Hope you enjoy the video. So here we go.
All right, so let's take it to the pantry first. Let's see what we have. Okay. Well, for your smoothies, I'm going to say cacao. Cacao has a very sweet taste. Well, I should say a very chocolatey, somewhat sweet taste. It's not bitter, like a dark chocolate, and has a lot of antioxidants and will give you that chocolate flavor you're after. So cacao is definitely one of those. Right here, Tostitos baked 50% less fat scoops. These are a phenomenal item. 120 calories. You're gonna get about 28 grams worth, 16 chips, sometimes it's 17, sometimes it's 15. Depends on the situation. 3 grams of fat, 22 carbs, 2 grams of protein. Point is, versus any other chip out there, it's a lot to put with salsa. I like Brothers salsa. I'm out. It's not up here because it's good and I ate it all. So Brothers salsa, but any salsa is going to be very low calorie, usually if it's mostly the natural ingredients. Moving on, for the diabetics out there or people who maybe want to be a little more conscious about sugar, the sugar-free strawberry preserves, and believe it or not, I found the off-brand would taste better than the other one. A lot of these will be, some use Stevita, some use a Splenda. Again, a lot of research on Splenda. Some say it's going to kill you, others won't. Most of the research, if you look at it, leads to that's not the case. But if they're wrong, bad news, right? Fat-free refried beans. Obviously, the full-fat kind's going to have that nice fat taste that everybody looks for, but the fat-free version is always going to give you a great amount of carbohydrate, good amount of protein, and low fat. And especially when you're dieting, usually most people dieting have a lower fat and lower carb to make up for those calories that need to be lost. Moving on, this is a great one. Sugar-free Mrs. Buttersworth. Again, like the strawberry preserves. You're going to get a quarter cup of that for 20 calories. Tablespoon of the strawberry preserves is 10 calories. So, again, very tasty. Now, when you first move from a full fat or a full sugar food item like this, you're going to be like, no, But I'm telling you, it doesn't take long for your body to adapt to strength and conditioning, to the environment you're in, or to food. This is a good diet hack here. Moving on, this stuff. Boom Chicka Pop. I don't know about the name. I don't really got that at. Doesn't matter. For my people who are healthy, it's non-GMO. It is gluten-free. If you have a gluten allergy, we don't get it because we have a gluten allergy or because non-gluten stuff is better for calorie-wise. It's just the same calories. But it's 35 calories a cup, 140 calories for a total of 4 cups. That's a lot of popcorn for that kind of calorie. Every once in a while, we'll get a little bit of a sweet tooth, want something a little different. My wife finds these apple straws. I'm sure you all remember for your college days or even high school, Taco Bell used to have those cinnamon twists. Oh, I don't know if they have them anymore. I haven't had Taco Bell in years. Sorry, Taco Bell, you're just not on that healthy end, usually. Apple straws, 120 calories for a serving. It's not a huge serving, but for 120 calories, it's quite tasty. Now moving on, this is a good deal. High fiber, 35 calorie, healthy life bread. A lot of fiber, a lot of protein, and 35 calories a slice. Yes, they're smaller slices, but if you add it all up and weigh it out to a regular slice versus this, and how many you can have for a regular slice, it's actually more filling, especially due to the fiber content. Check that one out. Moving on, let's see here if we have any left. The kids like to try to take mom and dad's food, and they can have whatever. Linder's French toast bagels. Versus a 260 calorie bagel, sometimes they get up to more, 280 calories. You can get this for $2.20. Slightly smaller, but again, very tasty, lower calorie option for all those who are in a calorie deficit. Okay, another item, and it's not Campbell's tomato soup. Organic pumpkin. If you'll put a little stevia or Truvia brown sugar with this, it's very tasty. To have that sweet treat for a half a cup, 50 calories, it's just amazing. Give it a try if you have any kind of sweet tooth. Pumpkin with a little Truvia brown sugar blend, which is a very good brown sugar, lower calorie, lower sugar obviously content. Check that out. Diet hack, which one of our recipes we'll have online here coming soon. The 30 recipes we're gonna have for $1 a piece. I use unbleached all-purpose flour, or I'll use King Arthur flour as well. That's an all-purpose King Arthur right here. There goes Mama's apple. She won't like that. And then there's also the bread flour from King Arthur. I make my pizzas at home, homemade, make my own dough. Doesn't take that much time. You get a lot more bang for your buck making that pizza than you will going anywhere to find pizza. I can do a whole entire pizza for about 1,200 calories. Or if you did a whole entire pizza somewhere else with the cheese and the pepperoni, it's going to be easy upwards of 2,000 calories or more. So check that out. That one is PB2, peanut butter powder, low calorie. I actually put this in my yogurt, the non-fat yogurt with the stevia. Tastes good to me. My wife, not so much, but I love it. Put them all on a line for you. Coming back from the fridge for some of these over to here. So, line by line. This is stevia. Some get stevia. That's that plant in South America that has a 0 calorie. Obviously, it's going to have some calorie up to certain servings. Just so you know, FDA allows anyone producing food, anything under 5 calories per serving, they can say 0. So there's a few minute calories here and there. Little FYI tip there. Almond Breeze, great for a milk, 30 calories. Especially for you non-dairy folks, this is a good way to go. Also, they have cashew milk. I love the sweet taste of that. Cashew milk's phenomenal. It's 5 calories less. You can get turkey hot dogs, right? But if you want a beef tasting hot dog with preservatives for sure and processed, this lean beef from Oscar Mayer is top-notch taste for this. Actually, you guys won't be able to read it probably that well. We'll see. If not, let me just tell you. 3.5 grams of fat per hot dog with 6 grams of protein, where normally a hot dog would have a lot more fat than that, sometimes up to triple or even quadruple. That's a good way to do it. Also, your turkey pepperoni, good way to go for your pizzas as well. And just to have as a snack, to be honest, if you want that taste. Hershey's sugar-free syrup, once again, 5 calories per tablespoon. Mix that with a little of this stevia and your almond or cashew, and you're on your way to a pretty good taste for very, very low calorie. These things, I mean, I think they've made a deal with the devil for real. I don't know how they did it. 80 calories for a sea salt caramel enlightened bar. These things are phenomenal. I should be getting sponsorship from them and the rest of these people I'm talking about. This is great. Any of the enlightened bars are great. Halo Top ice cream is great. It's going to cost you a ton. I don't have any Halo Top in here with me right now. But these are some items today, and when I showed you in the pantry, it's going to get you there on a low calorie deficit diet or moderate calorie deficit. Plain Oikos Greek yogurt. It's going to be no fat. It's not going to have much taste to it if you eat it plain. But throw, again, the stevia, and even this one you guys may laugh at or be like, man, that guy has a very jacked up palate. The Mrs. Buttersworth, also another brand, Log Cabin, sugar-free maple syrup. In this, not even a serving, using a few tablespoons with the stevia, man, you're on your way to a nice sweet treat for extremely low calorie.